guys, welcome to the first Saturday episode from the Fantastic Vampires. This week, our topic is the breaking down whole fiasco, the chapter and the cover being released. Big news. I already made a video about this on sort of on my channel, but I have completely new things to talk about. So here goes. Let's talk about the cover first. When I first saw the cover, I was just really disappointed because I just didn't get it, and I was pissed. I've heard so many theories about it that I'm just really confused at this point of what it can mean, and so I've just decided to give up thinking about it. Because my cat. Because it can mean so many things, and thinking about it just drives me insane, because we're just not going to know until we read the book. And we have to face that. Like, we have to realize that all of our theories could be so freaking right on, but we'll never know. And that's why I hate thinking about it, because it gets me, like, hopeful for one thing, then I'll hear another theory that sounds really good, and I'm like, oh, that sounds really good. But then, yeah. Let's talk about the chapter. Okay, the quote. You know, about the childhood thing? Yeah, I don't get it. The preface. Dude. It is so obvious. So obvious. And everyone was talking about it like, oh my gosh, who's going to kill Bella? Who is trying to kill Bella? And some people say Jacob. And I was like, oh, heck no. That could not happen. No. He could never kill Bella. He could just never do it. I just know that he couldn't do it. Could it be Edward? Blah, 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 blah. And then I was reading it, like I read it like 5 times in a row, and I was like, I have to get this, Okay. So, you know how she, like, always is telling Edward, I really want to be a vampire, blah, 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 blah. I want to be a vampire, I want to be with you forever. Well, she's saying, like, to him, making her into a vampire is taking her life. And, so that's what she means by someone killing her, and she's like, and how she says, how could I run away from that? Well, how could she back down now from becoming a vampire when she, like, knows it's gonna hurt Edward, like, say she's having second thoughts, how could she back down when she knows that she's already told Edward, like, that she wants to be with him forever, and maybe she's changing her mind, but she doesn't want to break his heart, and how could she do that to, like, she already promised her life to him, and how could she just, like, not prove it to him? She questions, like, how could she do that to someone she truly loved, like, break their heart and let them down? And I just think that's it. I really think that when it comes down to Edward taking her life and giving her immortality, I think she's, like, really uncertain about it, and that's what she means about how could she run away from it now, from something that she truly loved. That's it. Yeah. Okay, if you guys agree with that, tell me, because I really think that's really good, and I don't want to seem like really dumb because it doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah. Okay. So that's what I thought about the preface. Every other theory sounds pretty good. I just really don't think Jacob could ever kill her. Okay. The chapter. She obviously told everyone. You know, that's obvious, the first page. Which is a good thing. I mean, I'm glad it didn't start off with her just, like, her and Edward just still keeping it to themselves. I don't know. I like that they had moved ahead, so we didn't have to, like, hear all the drama about that kind of stuff, really. And she's like, we know because she's so paranoid and, you know, typical Bella. Yeah. The car. Okay, first off, that's a little too much for Edward to give Bella. Yeah, I think that he could have, like, you know how Bella's just so practical and, like, you know, she doesn't really care about the most expensive things in life. He could have gotten her, like, a nice Volvo to go along with his. Yeah, like, you know, a really, like, gas efficient, like, you know, car. But he gets her a freaking missile-proof Mercedes, and that the fact that it's, like, missile-proof and, like, you know, unstoppable or whatever, you know, seems so fake to me that that's just, I think that Stephanie went a little overboard with that because, like, I don't know, I just think that that was kind of the wrong car to give her. And then she says something about a second car being in the garage. Now, that probably will be, like, some cool tricked-out truck. You know, like, he took her truck and went to Pimp My Ride. If you guys seen that show, MTV. If you don't watch MTV, I'm sorry. It's like, Pimp My Ride. Yeah, probably took it there. An exhibit, totally tricked it out, and, you know, that's what's going on. Okay. Telling Charlie. You know, I know most of the readers probably were, like, expecting Charlie to go, oh my god, and, like, let me shoot Edward. Yeah, but then at the same time, it was obvious that that's not going to happen, and it was pretty obvious Stephanie would just, like, switch it up completely and make us be like, whoa, totally, no way. Which I kind of was, but at the same time I was like, well, whatever. I mean, like, I guess the whole laughing part was really kind of stupid. I didn't really get the laughing part. I just thought I was like, okay. Whoa, okay. Telling Renee, well, we all expected her to pretty much be disappointed and shocked and, like, you know, whatever, so like that. But then at the same time, I liked her reaction a lot because that was really her reaction was really real, and it seemed like it could really happen. You know, like, Charlie laughed, and that wasn't expected at all, but Renee's really understanding at times, and so that's why I just, like, was like, yeah, I get Renee's little thing. The happy place. Okay, I think in the back of my head, Bella is in complete denial. You know how I said about the preface, like, she is changing her mind about the whole turning into a vampire thing? Yeah, well, I think she's in denial, and, like, she knows in the back of her head it's really just not a good idea to be a vampire. And she's telling herself that that being with Edward is her happy place to comfort her and make her feel better, because she's scared, like, she's probably scared, worried, like, confused, all that kind of crap. And happy place, my